Hello students, in this video I'll be sharing a short trick through which you can easily learn the epithelial tissue and its location in our body. After this we will discuss the structure and function of it. In previous video we have discussed about the plant tissue and all the videos are linked in description box below. It's me Nisha Chauhan and you're watching Scienceaholic. So welcome back to my channel. Without wasting time, let's dive into the video. First, we will see the trick through which you can easily learn the location. So the epithelial tissue. Now, what is tissue? Tissue is a group of cells which perform a particular type of function in our body. So epithelial tissue is the first and outermost covering of our body that protects our body from the outermost environment. So epithelial tissue are of two types, that is simple and compound. Now the simple means one cell thick. In this simple epithelial tissue, you will find all the tissue is in one layer, and in compound you will find the tissues are in more than one layer. So this is compound and simple. Now the simple has further divided into 5 types, that is squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated and pseudo stratified. So let's see the location of squamous epithelial tissue in our body. First trick is lining of a bus. Lining of a bus, if you learn this sentence, lining of a bus, it means you can easily write the location of any epithelial tissue. So the first one is alveoli, stands for A. Bowman capsule stands for B. Blood vessel stands for B. And air sac of lung stands for A and skin stands for S. So after combining all these alphabet, it becomes a bus. So the lining of a bus is the trick for squamous location. Now let's see the cuboidal. So the location of cuboidal epithelial tissue, kidney stands for kid, gonads stands for go, testes and ovaries stands for T and O, that is 2. Ducts of gland stands for dog. So the trick is kid, go to, dog. So this is the trick for cuboidal. Now let's see for columnar. Columnar trick is pigs. Let's see how. So pancreatic tubule stands for P, intestine stands for I, gallbladder stands for G and stomach stands for S. So after combining all these alphabet, it becomes pigs. So P-I-G-S, pigs, it's trick for columnar. Now let's see for ciliated. Ciliated is BV rock. Let's see how BV rock. Brain vesicles stands for BV. Respiratory tract stands for R. Oviduct stands for O. Canal of spinal cord stands for C and kidney tubule stands for K. So after combining all, it becomes BV rock. BV rock is the trick for ciliated. So pseudo stratified. Trick is bronet. Let's see how. Bronchi, it stands for bro, nasal cavity stands for Na and trachea stands for T. So after combining all, it's bronet. Bronet is the short trick to learn the location of pseudo stratified in animal body. So this is for simple, that is one layer thick membrane. Now compound, so more than one layer thickness. Now let's see compound epithelial tissue. Now compound epithelial tissue divided into 2 types, that is stratified and transitional. Stratified is further divided into squamous, cuboidal, columnar and ciliated, that we will discuss later. Let's see for transitional. Transitional, the trick is BUU. B stands for bladder, U stands for ureters and U stands for urethra. So the trick is BUU is for transitional. Now let's see the types of epithelial tissue in our body. So the first one is simple squamous epithelial. The location of this tissue is air sac of the lung. Now this type of tissue you can see in the air sac of lung. Cuboidal epithelium, it's found in kidney. So this is the location for simple epithelial. Now let's see for third one, that is simple columnar epithelium, which you can see in intestine. So the location of this is in intestine. Let's see for D, that is pseudo stratified ciliated columnar epithelium. This is the tissue that you can see in respiratory tract. So here you can see in the respiratory tract. Now the E, that is stratified squamous epithelium, and this type of tissue you can see in esophagus. So this is the types of epithelial tissue. Now let's see the types, structure and function. So the types of epithelial tissue, first one is the simple squamous. Now the simple means one layer. Squamous means squama. The Latin meaning of the squama is scale of fish. So simple squamous structure is very simple. There is a basal lamina. This blue color is a basal lamina on which a single layer of squamous tissue is lying. So a single layer of a flat cells having irregular boundaries. So the boundaries of these cells are irregular, having no intercellular spaces. They are compactly arranged because they have to perform the function of protection. So this is the structure. Let's see the function: transport by diffusion. So the main function of this squamous tissue, it's transportation. Secretes lubricating substance. So this is the function. Let's see the simple cuboidal. Now cuboidal means this simple cuboidal is of cube shape, right? So that's why the name is cuboidal. A single layer of short cylindrical cell. It may have microvilli as in proximal convoluted tubule. Sometimes you can see the microvilli in cuboidal tissue also. So the function of absorption and secretion performed by the simple cuboidal tissue. Now let's see the simple columnar. Columnar means this type of tissue having columns like structure. So a single layer of columnar cells, tall and cylinder. So they are tall in shape and cylindrical and often ciliated. Cilia is present because of locomotion. Sometimes it has to perform the function of locomotion and movements. That's why cilia is present on it. So the function of columnar tissue is protection, absorption, mucus secretion, movement in specific direction. So this is the function of simple columnar. Let's see the stratified squamose. Now the stratified squamose, it's a type of compound, right? So stratified means more than one layer. So stratified squamose, in this, you can see it is made up of several layers of cells, continuously slot off and regenerate. Now, the cells of this stratified squamous are continuously slot off and regenerates. So, the older layer of cells is pushed upward and become flat. So, it's one by one layer of a cell is pushed upward and become flat. The lower layer is columnar and metabolically active. The lower one is columnar in shape and metabolically active. It means it continuously divides. So this type of stratified squamose you can find in the lining of esophagus and mouth. Lining means so inner layer of this esophagus and mouth. So the function of this stratified squamose is protection. Now let's see stratified cuboidal. Cuboidal means this type of compound tissue has cuboidal structure in it. So the location of the stratified cuboidal tissue is in mammary glands, sweat gland and salivary gland. So the upper layer is cuboid and other layer may be cuboidal or other type. So the upper layer should be in cuboid form and rest one can be of other type. So the function of this stratified cuboidal, it's protection of ducts of various glands. Now stratified columnar. Many layers of columnar cells present in this tissue. The location of this stratified columnar is in male urethra and lower ducts of salivary glands. So the structure of this is there is a layer of columnar cells present on squamose, columnar or cuboidal epithelial cell. So it means in this type of structure you can find different types of cell like cuboidal, columnar or squamose. And the first layer should be of columnar. And the function of this is protection and secretion. Now let's see pseudo stratified columnar. Now this pseudo means misleading. So this columnar, it's looking like a stratified tissue. That's why the name is pseudo stratified columnar. So here you can see the green one is the basal lamina. On this the cells are arranged in column, right? And these cells, it's looking like a stratified but they are not stratified. So every column has a nucleus but are on different position. So here you can see from the bottom side it is very narrow and from the upper side it's very broad. So somewhat it's looking like a stratified. That's why the name is pseudo stratified. So similar to the columnar epithelium, but all the cells are not of similar height. So the function of this tissue, it's protection, secretion and movement of mucus. Now let's see the transitional epithelia, or you can say urothelium. So the location of this transition epithelia is in urinary bladder, urethra and ureter. So this is the location. Now let's see the stratified epithelium, which can contract or expand as per the requirement. Cells are cuboidal when not stretched, but when the organs stretch, then tissue gets compressed and cells appear irregular and squamose shape. Now this is the structure where you can find this type of tissue in urinary bladder. You need contract and expansion. So because of that, this type of tissue is found in urinary bladder. So let's see the function. Allows the urinary organ to expand and stretch. It acts as a barrier and have tight junction to prevent reabsorption of toxic substance. So it helps in to prevent the reabsorption of toxic substance. Let's see the keratinized. This type of tissue you can find, or you can see this type of tissue in outer or apical layer of the cell. So the location of keratinized cell is outer or apical layer of the cell. So the structure of this cell is mostly they are dead and devoid of nucleus and cytoplasm. So the cytoplasm get replaced by the keratin, which makes the layer waterproof. So you can see this orange one, it's a keratin which is replaced by the cytoplasm, and this makes the layer waterproof. So the function of this tissue is protection against abrasion. So this is all about the epithelial tissue. And if you find this video helpful and interesting, do subscribe this channel and don't forget to hit the like button. Bye for now.